What up, guys? Hope all you guys are doing well. Peace, love, and blessings to you and yours. I'm recording on the I think it's Super Night Vision on the DJI Osmo Action 5, and it's nighttime right now. It's dark out. It looks really clear because of this feature that they have. If it was just on the regular video, it wouldn't look good like this. There's some people right here training for the academy, I believe, to be cops or something like that. But yeah, I'm just excited to be walking around and talking to you guys. I actually had a little story I wanted to share with you about when I was, I believe, 12 years old. But let me show you how it looks real quick. They got a circus going on over there. That's pretty cool. So I believe it was, the story I wanted to share with you was when I was 12. I believe it was January 1st, 2008. It was, so it was my brother, my second oldest brother, my cousin, and my little cousin, which was my cousin's little baby brother, and me. And then we had he's not a blood cousin, but he's like our cousin, so he's a friend of the family. Well, not even a friend of the family, we consider him cousin. He was a really big guy. But, I mean, that goes into the joke later, right? So, so he came, I believe he came over. I want to see how it sounds right now when we're going to the street. Let me see what settings I have on real quick. Okay, let me see if I can put the mic right. Oh, you guys can hear me. So, the guy who was like a friend of the family, a cousin, he came over, right? And he lived about, we'll say, let me count, about 4 blocks down on the main street, and then 1 block down on the little street. So probably about like a 10-minute walk, right? He came over. We were chilling that day. I believe we were all like on the porch, right? So all these people, well, my brother first, at the time he was, I guess like GANG related. I don't know how YouTube takes it, so I just want to spell it out. I don't want to say it. And then also the cousin, the friend of the family cousin, we're gonna call him, his name's Too Fat. So that's his name, Too Fat. He's a big guy. So he came over, and it was me and my cousins, and then we're just chilling. And then down the street, some other people that just moved there. They were from another GANG that didn't get along with my brother, right? So just throughout the day, they were bumping music. And then my brother was bumping music that was related to his section. And we were just chilling throughout that day, right? It's so dumb now. So that's just how the day was going. We were just chilling, vibing, and we were just little kids enjoying being around, the older kids. Well, my brother, he's like 10 years older than us. So I don't remember exactly what happened, but we end up going to Too Fat's house, which he lives 10 minutes down the street. I don't know, when I start recording, I start breathing heavy. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but I'm gonna work through it. So we're walking down to Too Fat's house. So on the way over there, well, my brother, it's me, my cousin, Nano, my little cousin, Chubbs, Too Fat, and my brother, my big brother. So my big brother, when we're going over there, he's wearing a jersey that's GANG related. It's not directly, but around the area where we live, if somebody's wearing that jersey with that number on it, they know that, you're affiliated with that. So that won't affect us till later in the video. So when we're walking to Too Fat's house, right? I remember he was wearing these Converse, And my brother looked down at his shoes, right? And I mean, Too Fat was a big guy, so the shoes were like would go like that when he was walking. And then my brother looked down and he told him, "I feel sorry for them shoes." It was just so funny at the time. That's really what I remember for the most part. Let me show you there. They're still doing their thing right there. Yeah. So, so we get a Too Fat's house. You know, we're chilling. I don't remember everything we're doing. It's just Too Fat's time. He's 12 and a half years old. 12 years, 4 months. So, where the crucial part or the scary part of the story or the life experience part of the story happens is when we're walking back. So Too Fat stays home. It's just me, my 2 cousins, and my brother. We're walking back. We're like 2 blocks away from the home, from my house. We hit the corner. So say like, look, we hit the corner right here, and then there's guys walking from this way, right? So they cross. We cross at the corners. We cross the street. They keep going straight. When they crossed, they looked at us. They noticed my brother's jersey. So when they noticed his jersey, they screamed out from across the street, "Are you from this section?" basically. But they said it in the disrespectful way to where they dissed that section. And then my brother replies with, "Well, where are you from?" So they took it like basically him acknowledging that he's from that section that they were disrespecting. So I just remember me and my little cousin Chubb standing next to each other. And then my cousin Nano with my brother were just right there. And then after my brother responded with, "Where are you from?" I just see my brother run, boom. And then Nano ran, boom. And then I turn around, and then like me and my little cousin just froze up right there. And then we see the other guys from across the street pull out something and then start shooting. And then I was just a little kid, so I just stood froze, like just watching and surprised and shocked at all this. Can't even process all that when it's going down, especially as a little kid. And then as an adult, you could barely process that, but especially as a little kid. So I just remember the shots being very powerful and very hard. I was like, it had to be like a powerful handgun. So as I'm looking at them run, my cousin Jonathan's running with my brother. I don't think he needed to run, but it was just in his instinct because they didn't shoot towards us. They shot towards my brother when he was running. So when my cousin Jonathan was running with them, he fell, but I think he pulled a muscle because he just ran so fast, and it still affected him to his childhood. He was like 13 at this time. So he fell and then he screamed out like if he got shot. So we're just thinking, oh man, he got shot. But I don't know what happened. We didn't know what happened. We're just shocked. And then we found out later he just pulled a muscle. But just to get to it, when they both ran, nobody ended up getting shot. So that's a blessing from the Most High. None of my family members really got hurt. But yeah, my cousin did pull a muscle, but I just remember him screaming so loud. We thought he had to get shot. We just thought it because the way he's screaming, like, and then the scenario. But thank God he didn't. And yeah, I just remember people coming out and they grabbed me and my little cousin, like just, nice people around the area, asking if we were all right. We called my mom. My brother ended up getting away. He was running for his life. So I remember we were just right there with the people. They asked me to call my mom, I believe. Mom picked us up. We went home. My cousin Jonathan was all right. He had just pulled a muscle probably from just running so fast out of nowhere. And I just remember going home and seeing my brother, and he was all right. But yeah, I mean, I think my little cousin at the time, the youngest one we were with, he possibly was 6 or 7. I was 12. My cousin was 13. And my brother was gonna be 25 because his birthday's 2 days after New Year's Day. So that was definitely a scary and traumatic experience at such a young age. But it's just, sometimes that's just how it is growing up in urban areas. I grew up in the city of Huntington Park. I'm in the city of Bell right now walking around, but yeah, Huntington Park is an urban area. It's ghetto. I mean, it's gotten better over the years though. But it's where I call home. And yeah, I just wanted to share that story with you guys. Look at the area right here. It was just put on my mind to share it with you and talk about it because it's just a crazy story that probably a lot of people could relate to, but hopefully not, because who really wants to experience and go through that? So yeah, let me know any thoughts, questions, or comments you have in the comment section, or if you have any similar stories or anything, let me know in the comments. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for staying this long and listening. We're all blessed by the Most High to be able to be alive, to have another day, and to talk about our stories, because every lesson is a blessing. And we got to learn and grow from everything. So peace, love, and blessings to all you. And thank you for watching. So please comment, like, subscribe, and continue to support the channel. And if you want to see where I take this channel and how I grow, and you want to follow the journey, please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace and blessings. Take care.